Would you like to learn how to take beautiful photographs of your friends, clients, or models? 95% of the people I shoot are women, and they want beautiful, flattering photographs of themselves. They want the most flattering image possible. That's what I do. In this video, I'm going to give you lots of tips about taking stunningly beautiful images of women. Women of all ages. But there is one thing that makes a huge difference to the results that you get. I'll also be showing you a live beauty shoot with a model in the studio so you can see the techniques that I use and the results that I get. I'll be showing you 15 different lighting setups so that you can get amazingly beautiful images. I believe that every woman is beautiful. It's up to the photographer to bring out their unique beauty, as well as maintaining their personality and giving them a fun experience. The opportunities for beauty photography are boundless. Apart from personal clients that want amazing images of themselves, we have profile pictures for websites, profile pictures for social media and dating sites, commercial makeup, hairstylist and product suppliers, skincare and jewelry businesses, commercial headshots, influencers and content creators all need photographs. Model portfolios and online fashion businesses need beautiful beauty images as well. Even if you don't have a studio space or a team of helpers, you can produce stunning beauty images with a minimum of equipment. My job as a glamour photographer is to make my clients look as amazing as possible. After 40 years in this business, I know exactly how to do that. And that's what I'm going to teach you in this class. I'm going to show you a live shoot with a glamour model where we use a number of different clothing changes, a number of different lighting setups, so that you'll see exactly how I can make my clients look fantastic. Even with great makeup, great hairstyling, fantastic outfits, posing, all of these things, there's one thing that stands out over all of these that makes my clients look great, and that is good lighting. Lighting is critical if we want to try and make people look good. A little bit of Photoshop helps as well. Lighting is the most important factor when we're trying to make clients look good. Now, I'm not talking about Rembrandt lighting, loop lighting, split lighting, all of those sort of styles. I'm talking about frontal lighting. Lighting that comes directly onto the front of my subject is the most flattering light that I can use. My clients vary from teenagers through to very mature ladies. So I want a style of lighting that's going to work for all of them. A style of lighting that's flattering in every way. Frontal lighting is the way to go. Now, there are various different styles of frontal lighting that we can use, and I'm going to show you in this live studio shoot. Of course, there are other factors that are important in a glamour or a beauty shoot. Things like my people skills, being able to relax my client, allowing her to have fun at the shoot, being able to evoke expressions from her that give us that feeling that she's happy, that she's confident, that she knows that she looks good. All of these things are important as well as camera angles, lens focal length, all of these sort of things come into it too. But most of all, the lighting is a critical factor. Now, you don't need a lot of equipment to do this sort of stuff. You could do it with speed lights, as you'll see in the video. You can do it with natural light, just door light or window light, as you'll see in the video as well. The results can be amazing. If you've got any questions about any of these techniques, please ask me in the comments section. If you feel that you've learned something or you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Hit that like button and the bell notification just so that we can produce more of these videos, the content that you want to see. So sit down, have a look at this shoot with Paige and look at the amazing images we get by using frontal beauty lighting. G'day. We're in the studio today doing a beauty shoot to show you some beauty lighting, various different setups that we can do to make our clients or our models look as good as possible. We've got Paige, our model, here in the studio. We're going to use her to show you all of these different techniques. Now, the first set we're going to do is simply a small softbox directly in front of Paige, just up a little bit higher than her. We're going to use this very simple sort of lighting. It's going to give us that frontal light just above her eye level that's going to make our shot look as good as we possibly can. We're going to vary this light a little bit just to show you the slight different effects that we can get. Okay, Paige, just looking straight at me. Great. Just turn that face just a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Okay, terrific. Now you can see how that light looks. It's nice frontal light. It fills in any blemishes that might be on Paige's face, which she hasn't got any. But if we're shooting a client that wasn't as perfect as Paige, then this light is going to be very flattering. Okay, we've changed the setup now to a simple setup that anybody can do. We've got a single speed light flash there, aiming back towards the camera, and I'm going to use this reflector board to bounce that light back onto Paige. So we've got this reflector in about the same position that we had our softbox before, but this is easy light that you can do to give you very similar effects. So I'm going to take a couple of shots like this and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, Paige, here we go, lovely. Face straight to the front for me, yeah, great. Okay, that's good. Now, you can see what that looks like. It's a very similar sort of light at a much lower budget. So all you need is a white card and a flash, and that's going to give you that same sort of frontal lighting. All right, so for our third set, we're simply using an umbrella to soften this light. We've got it directly in front of Paige once again. We've got a speed light in the back of it. We're shooting through the umbrella. So again, it's a low budget option that you can use to get this beautiful beauty light. We'll take a couple of shots and you'll see what that looks like. Okay, lovely Paige, just looking straight at me, yeah. That's great, yep. Good, just maybe turn that face that way a little bit, yeah. Okay, terrific. Okay, we'll do the next one. Right, so that sandbag in the way. All right, we've got a setup here where we've got our small softbox back again, directly in front of Paige overhead, but we've also got a reflector down underneath her face. It's going to be bouncing a bit of that light back up into her face. It's going to soften the shadows a little bit. It's going to make the light effectively larger, which will soften it down a little bit more. And we'll see in Paige's catch lights in her eyes, that little reflector down the bottom. We'll show you that when we've done a few shots here. So I'm going to use a white reflector first, and then I'm going to flip it over and use the silver side, which is just going to give us a little bit more brighter light up onto her face. We do need to be careful that we don't overlight that from that bottom position, because then we'll have that uplight on her face. We need to have that light coming down on her face predominating, so that that light coming upwards is just filling in those shadows. Okay, lovely Paige, looking straight at me, yeah, great. Beautiful, just move, yeah. Okay, a little bit of smile, yeah, perfect. Okay, wonderful. Now we'll flip that reflector over and we'll use that silver side, and you'll see there's a slight difference in the effect that we get here. Okay, great. Yeah, good. Maybe pull a bit of hair forward on both sides. That's it, great. Yeah. That smile again, yep. Okay, terrific. Okay, you can see the difference between the shot with the white reflector and the shot with the silver reflector. Now, this is based on a principle called clamshell lighting. Clamshell lighting is light that is shaped like a clamshell. We've got light coming from above and we've got a bit of light coming from underneath. We can do it with a softbox and a reflector, or we can do it with a softbox and another softbox underneath, which is what we're going to do now. That allows us to control that uplight a little bit more carefully. Okay, so we've got two softboxes here, two small ones, one above and one below. We can vary the power ratio between the two of them to vary the way that the light looks on Paige. I've got the top one a little bit brighter than the bottom one at the moment, which is normal. I'm going to take a couple of shots like that, then I'm going to boost up the bottom one so that they're both pretty much the same power. Okay, here we go, lovely. Yes, beautiful. That's great. Yep. Good. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the bottom one up to the same power as the top one. Okay. Here we go. Just drop that chin a bit, Paige. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Lovely. Good. Show me some teeth. Yeah. Terrific. Now you can see the difference that makes just varying the power with the top one and the bottom one. All right, now we've gone back to our original setup of just having one small softbox above and in front of Paige's face. But what we're going to do now is we're going to move two black reflectors in close to the sides of Paige's face. What that's going to do is going to darken the sides of her face to bring out her structure of her face and her cheekbones that little bit more. But I'm going to shoot it without first, and then I'll show you the shots with the black reflector. Okay, so just looking straight at me, Paige. Yeah, that's it. Good, your face straight to camera. Yeah, great. Okay, that's great. Now we're going to set up these. Okay, that's good. Okay. Anyway, yeah, hair pushback, that's good. So you can see you don't need anything special for these black reflectors. Simply some black card is enough. I've just got them attached via some tape to some light stands. The most important thing is that they are black. They're not going to reflect any light onto Paige's face, but they're just going to darken down those edges of her face. Okay, just looking straight at me, Paige. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Chin down just a little. Yeah. That's great. Yep. Terrific. Yep. Good, just hang on, just move my camera, yeah. Great. Maybe push all your hair back over your shoulders, yeah, that's it. Good, 2 hands up just beside your face, yeah. Great. Yeah, chin down, yeah. Great. Okay, now pull some hair forward. That's it. Okay, yeah, great. Can you turn around away from me and look at me back over your shoulder? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Great. Just pull a bit of hair forward over the neck. Not on the side yet. That's it. Great. Yep. Good. Okay. Terrific. Do that again for me. Do it again. No, do this little thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, all right, that's good. We can use that as the avatar on the thing. Okay, right to go. Now we've switched to another type of clamshell setup, but it's a horizontal one. We've got one light on camera right, one light on camera left. Just the small softboxes again, so that it gives us that frontal light onto Paige's face. I'm shooting through the middle of them, so it gives me a very soft light because it's as if the light is coming from around the camera. So this is probably the softest light that we've done so far. You'll see me do a couple of shots here and I'll show you the results. Okay, that's great. Yep, just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, beautiful, yep. That's it. Maybe turn your face that way a little bit, yeah. Okay, great, another smile. Yep, okay. All right. That's terrific. So you see the difference that makes. Just having those two lights either side of the camera, very soft light. So we're going to change it up again now. We're going to use a much larger softbox to light Paige. All right, now we're going to use a different technique again here. We're going to use our very large softbox to light Paige directly from the front. The problem is that if I put that large softbox directly in front of her, I've got nowhere to stand to take the shot. So I'm going to frame up and focus my image here on the tripod, and then I'm going to move my big light in close to the back of the camera. So the camera is going to be looking directly in front of that large softbox. So again, it's going to be very soft frontal light that's very flattering. Okay, Paige, we just focus first. Oops, that's it. Focus. All right, now just frame up that shot. Okay, that's great. Now we'll move our softbox in. Okay. Is that camera in the middle? Nope. There we are. Okay, that's great. All right, here we go, Paige. Just looking straight into the camera. Terrific. Yep, that's it. Good. Okay, maybe turn your face this way a little bit more. Yeah? Great. Keep that chin down just a little. Yeah? Okay, and a bit of a smile. Yep. Can you turn around and look at me back over your shoulder again, please? That's it. Okay, great. Yep. Maybe turn your waist a little bit more, yeah? Good, yep. We're going to do a similar setup here. We're going to shoot Paige against this white background, which, as you all have noticed in the past, has been fairly grey because it's a little bit further away than Paige. Then I'm going to light the background to make it a bit brighter. So we're going to shoot a shot first, and then I'm going to use that background light to brighten up the background so that you can see the difference. All right, to go now. Okay, Paige, here we go, yeah. That's good, great. Yeah, maybe push them here back off the shoulder. Yep, that's it. Chin down a little bit, yeah. Okay, that's good. Yep. Now I'm going to turn this flash on just so that we can light that background a little bit. Okay, here we go, Paige, yep. Great, yeah. That's good. All right, tilt that way, yeah. Good. Yep, hair all over the back. Yep, good. Drop that chin down a bit more, yeah. Great, and straight to the camera. Yeah. Okay, terrific. We've switched to a black background now, which is going to help Paige stand out a little bit from the background. Because she's got the blonde hair, it's going to stand out a little bit. Now, the background that we're shooting, because it's black, it's going to be fairly dark, obviously, and it's further away from the light source than Paige. So we're going to take a couple of shots with the darker background, and then I'm going to throw a little bit of light onto it, just from a speed light, angled from above, and you'll see the difference that makes. Okay, Paige, lovely, yep, that's good, yeah, great. Okay, now you can see that background's fairly dark. I'm just going to turn a little speed light on there. I've got my speed light zoomed in to 105 millimeters, which means that the light is going to be coming out in a narrower cone, so it's going to throw a smaller pool of light on that background. That will make it a bit more graduated from highlight to shadow. Now it's important that that backlight doesn't light Paige at all. We don't want her hair or her face being lit by that backlight because it's going to look a bit messy. So we've got it far enough back so it's not going to light her at all. Okay, Paige, yeah, here we go. Yeah, lovely, good. Yep, straight around to the front, shoulders around the front, yep, that's it, good. Okay. All right, so you can see the difference with that background. We could put a coloured gel over it to change the colour of the background, but now we're going to move that background light around so that it works as a hair light. We're going to aim it down onto Paige's head, just so that it helps to highlight her hair against that dark background and help to separate it a little bit. Okay, now Paige, can you look at this light and tell me if it's aimed at your head? Mm-hmm. It's okay? All right, that's good. Okay. All right, now once your shoulders turn this way, or turn your body around that way a little bit, yeah? Okay, that's it. Shoulders around a little bit more, yeah? Okay, here we go, yeah? Great. Now we've changed this around a little bit more, we've got a speed light flash in behind Paige's head. We're going to use that. It's aimed at the back of Paige's head, aimed towards the camera. We're going to use that to highlight around her hair, to throw a halo sort of effect around her hair. Now, because it's reasonably close to Paige's head, we've got about half a metre or so behind her, we need to try and spread that light out as wide as we can so that it gets to the edges of her hair. I've changed the zoom on the flash to 24mm, which widens out the cone or the spread of the light. But I've also put my little spreader in front of the flash. That will allow me to have that light spread out a little bit further than that. This little device here simply spreads the light out to a wider area, a wider cone. It doesn't do anything to soften the light because we all know the larger the light source, the softer the light. And this isn't increasing the size of the light source at all, so the light will still be just as hard. It just means that it spreads out that light a little bit more. Okay, Paige, here we go. We'll just shoot you straight on like this. Lovely, that's it. Yeah, bit of a tilt that way, yep. Okay, great, one more, yeah. Okay, very good. Now you can see the effect that that has on Paige's hair. It just throws those highlights in the back of her hair. Now, because Paige has got relatively light coloured hair, we don't want to overblow that too much. We don't want our flash to be too powerful so that it blows her hair, all of her hair out to pure white. We're going to get a few blown out highlights in there. That just goes with the way we're doing it. But if we had a model with very dark hair or very thick hair, we would need to turn up that backlight a little bit more just to ensure that that light was coming through that hair. All right, we're going to change this around a little bit more. We're going to put a fan on Paige's hair and blow up her hair to allow that backlight to show a little bit more. Now I've got the fan in place. We're just about to do these shots. I've switched my camera format to horizontal because I know Paige's hair is going to be blowing up a little bit to the side, so that horizontal format is going to suit the shot a little bit better. So right, Paige, here we go. Okay, just looking straight at the camera, yeah. Terrific, yep. Keep that chin down a little, yeah, that's it. Okay, terrific. That's great, yeah. Good. Just sort of break up your hair a little bit so it flies around a little, yeah. That's it, just let go, yeah. Great. All right. Terrific, that looks great. Now, what we're going to do is a similar thing, but we're going to turn you around to the side. Yeah, sorry about the wind.
No, that's okay.
That's it. Yep. Yep, pull it forward again on the front side because it'll probably just blow back. Yep. Okay, now we do need to be a bit careful of our model's eyes when we're using a fan so close to her because her eyes will dry out a little bit and it could be a little bit irritating for us. So we try and do this shot as quickly as we can just so it doesn't irritate her eyes too much. Okay, yeah. It's good, yep. Great, yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, yep. All right, just pull that hair out from under your top, yeah. That's it, yeah. Yep. Okay, fabulous. One more. Okay, that's great. Now we've moved to a different spot altogether. We're using available light now. We're not using flash to light Paige. We're using the light coming through this doorway directly onto her face. Now if she's placed just inside the doorway, the light is nice and soft. We haven't got any direct sunlight coming in here because the sunlight is on the other side of the house. So we've got nice soft skylight coming through here, which is a really flattering light to use because it's coming directly onto Paige's face from the front. Exactly the same as the shoots we did inside. We're just using natural available light instead of flash. So anybody can do this. You could use a window, you could use a doorway. Any way that you can get that nice soft light coming directly onto your model's face is going to work well. So we'll do a couple of shots here and you'll see the results. Okay, Paige, lovely, straight to me, yeah. That's it, yep. Just one hand up either side of your face, just nice gentle hands, yeah. Good, drop that chin down a little bit for me, yeah. Great, yep. Okay, hands down this time, yep. Good, straighten that face up a little, yeah. Okay, can you pull your hair a little bit further forward, a bit closer to your face, yeah? Still want to see your eyes? Okay, that's it. Yeah, good. And a couple of smiley ones. Yeah. Do a silly one for me. Okay, we're all done for today. You can see how controlling that light direction is a major factor in making your model look as good as possible. Also the size of the light source. The larger the light source, the softer that light's going to be and the more flattering it's going to be. We'll be doing more lighting tutorials in the future, so keep a lookout for those.